Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to this new Soul Leveling Arise video. Today we will talk about the changes that we got in the Jeju Island update for the simulation gate. And I'll try to give you some advice, the best builds, and a lot of things that will help you to do better in this new simulation gate system. Now, let's be honest, everybody abused the previous version of the simulation gate we used the code that deal percentage HP damage, and we use whatever alt reset, alt charge, whatever to spam our alt. And it is like a bug in the game, or maybe mistake from the developers, and they didn't really know how to fix it, which the alt of some units in the game was dealing multiple hits. So for example, Dongsu was dealing 27 or 29 hits on his alt. So each hit of those attacks has a chance to activate that percentage health damage. So those units was broken. I've cleared the stage 15 with only 350 combat bar in my fresh account, and I was actually streaming that. If you are not following me, make sure to follow me and watch me stream for future content. So before we get started, let me give you first advice. It's not about the system itself, it's about saving resources. Most of us receive this massive reward, a lot of discs, and I noticed some was wasting those coins since they do have a lot. Sorry. Uh, be careful. Those cores is not worth it. Those solidified stones are not worth it at all, and those are not worth it at all. Even some of those crafting blocks, it's not really that necessary. You should save those discs only for this special player design, for San Jinwoo weapon, and the Hunter exclusive design. Those designs reset, those ones reset weekly, and those reset once every 2 weeks. Now it says reset every period of time, but from what I've seen so far, it reset every 2 weeks, which means you are not going to get the same amount of discs that you used to get. For example, I used to do stage 15 all the time because of that glitch in the game. Now I barely do stage 11. I can't go past that. That's my max limit. My team combat power is around 700, 750 right now, and like stage like 10 is probably the place for me. Stage 11 is even like way more than my combat bar. I need even some good buffs and some good RNG on this. And there is another problem we have right now in this current version of the simulation gate. Let me actually show you that in action, so I can give you an idea about what we are talking about. Now if you go here, the game voice is actually so loud. Let me lower the voice a little bit. So all the units now has or have life steal built on their kit. When they attack you, they will heal from your attacks, and that's massive heal. By the way, I enter stage. Did you see the amount of healing that Shaheen got from damaging me? I literally. Did you see the amount of damage? I received insane. The Shaheen received insane amount of heals by damaging me. Let me know like this and repeat it. Whatever monster inside. By the way, I enter this. lower stage just to, get there fast and show you an example about what I'm talking about it. All the monster has life steal built in their attack. Whenever they attack you, they will heal from that attack. In some monsters, sometimes they heal 5 or 10 bars just by hitting you once. And if you are doing a high stage, you barely remove 1 bar with each attack. So the heal is massive. And that's why right now the meta is Shaheen. Why? Because she has anti-heal inside her kit. If you look here and into her skill, as you see, the target is unable to recover their HP for 30 seconds, and the duration for this skill is amazing, 30 seconds. You can just use this skill, and after that, you if you don't really have your Shaheen built well, you can change to your main DPS and burst the boss whenever the buff about to disappear. Go back to Shaheen, use the skill even once enough to proc the effect. So what you're going to do is like this: go here, enter this, continue. As you can see here, the first thing I'm going to do, hitting the boss with Shaheen. Switching to Thomas. Now she won't heal. Even if she damaged me, I'm gonna receive some damage. That green number was not from Shaheen, was from Jiwoo. She was the one that dealt. As you see, the heal number is 0 now. That debuff under Shaheen name is anti-heal. She can't heal while that buff is active. As you see, the buff is about to disappear now. We go to Shaheen. As you see, activate our anti-heal and then start debasing over and over and over again. It's pretty simple this way. So Shaheen right now is the real meta inside this version of Simulation Gate. The other hunters actually gonna depend on what do you have in your account, and you don't really have to dodge insane amount of dodge. It's so like a lot of pressure, honestly, to dodge all the attacks, especially when you're playing against Sang Jin-woo, that he has insane amount of HP, and every time he heal, like you'll get crazy when you see that. Also, as you can see here, all the buffs got nerfed, and it is massive nerf. By the way, I've noticed the damage of monsters decreased, so they don't really deal as much damage as they used to do before, but now they do have life steal. So right now we need less survivability and need more of burst damage. That's the first thing. The other thing, I don't think relying on that HP percentage buff is going to work now, because the nerf was so massive. The blue version, the rare version, used to deal 25% HP or current health damage, and the chance for activation is 10%. Now, I think the blue version has first 5% to deal 10% damage to the boss. The legendary version is not even the same value as the blue one that we had before. So relying on this buff will be impossible. If you like rely on this buff 100%, it will be really nearly impossible to do, at least what we did before. I'm not talking about someone has, let's say, 900,000 combat power and want to do stage 15. This maybe work for him. But someone, let's say, with 600, 500 combat power, that's not gonna work at all. The buffs that really fit the best now, the buffs for the core attack, it's actually going to depend on the unit that you're using. Buffs for the basic skills, for the core attacks, that almighty damage, the skills that deal almighty damage also deal very respectful amount of damage. But the most important thing to bring with you right now is the anti-heal. You don't really need too much survivability as you used to, as we used to be in the previous version. The damage, as you have seen, isn't really that hard, and I don't think you really need maybe to bring even healer in this fight if if you don't really have strong healer that provide a lot of boost to your damage. So yeah, I think this is the most important thing. Bring Shaheen. Probably you'll need to settle for a stage close from your combat power. As you see, you won't be able really to go crazy up to stage 15 unless you farm artifacts crazy. And yeah, I think that's everything about it. The best units that you can use is whatever honestly is built well in your account, but Shaheen with them. It's not mandatory to have a healer, since you're gonna heal at the end of the stage anyway. Unless you really sucks on dodging, you can bring a healer, it's fine. And yeah, that's everything about it. Let me know what do you think about this, those changes in the simulation gates, and tell me which stage you're doing now after this update. Oh, I really want to know. I know everybody was doing stage 15, but I want to know what you are doing now, guys. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on or subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, share it with your friends, give me your opinion in the comment section down below, and support me in the Netmarble support program. I really appreciate every single supporter. And if you are one of my beloved supporters, make sure to renew the support or whatever it is. I think you need to refresh your support in the Netmarble support program. I think from 1 day or 2 days from now. I did read the post well. So yeah, thanks very much and see you in the next video.